Does it upset?
Golovkin's a big fight, but if you're aware, there's talks of a potential catchweight between Chavez Jr. and Canelo. Why was he able to not go up to 160 for Golovkin and move up to 165 for Chavez Jr. and he asked Golovkin to move down to 155? What's your take on the whole situation?
I think that's a little hypocritical, but I'll give it to you this way. I said that we would move up to 168 with Golovkin to fight the right fight, but we always said that he was a middleweight and we would move up to 68. With Canelo, he says he's not a middleweight, yet he was the middleweight champion, defended the middleweight title, and he would want Golovkin to come to 55. Now he's a middleweight. Now he's fighting at 65, where he wants to fight at 65. I think it's unfortunate for Chavez that he's in a position that he has to take a fight like that because he's dwindled his career. He's really not done the right things, and at 65, I think Chavez will be weaker. Canelo will be stronger. Canelo will be faster. So I think Canelo beats him in a decision, but it's because it's Chavez's fault that he gets beat. It's Chavez's fault because he has let his career be up at 175, 174, and now he's killing himself to get a money fight.
Talk to us about the frustrations of not getting a big fight. Can you just talk to us about the frustrations of not getting a big fight because there was talks with Canelo Alvarez, there was talks with Chavez Jr., Carl Froch. Is Daniel Jacobs a big enough fight?
The frustration was that guys were just talking. That's the biggest frustration. Golovkin in the Monroe fight and in the Wade fight and in the Brook fight looked like he wasn't interested. So Jacobs being the perceived threat by everybody, the perceived threat that he is legitimate according to the experts, gives Golovkin that, I'm not going to say fear, but gives him that edge to want to do the best that he can in the fight and to look destructive.
Andre Ward was also a perceived threat at 168. Are you aware of his retirement talks and what he take to him?
That's exactly what I was just telling a fellow before you. Andre Ward, unfortunately, he's not an honorable man. And the reason I say that is because he had a rematch clause with Kovalev and he's not honoring that.
Yeah.
Okay, way before the fight, all those details were ironed out. There's no reason to talk about anything but a date. That Andre Ward wants to retire is just a way of running past the date of the rematch clause, which is, like I said, it's not honorable. That's not a man with any kind of honor.
You spoke